Hey, it's JJ. How we doing? So it's a Friday. I've come out and I'm in Hitchwood, which is a wood that I've been coming into a lot over the last couple of months, but I've just changed location today. I'm roughly in the middle of the wood. You can see that I'm almost on, it's not a heathland, but it's an open area that's just full of bracken, completely full of bracken. And there is a ring of sweet chestnut trees around the outside, and then there's a perimeter ring of pine all the way around. And what I've actually done is come into here today. This is where the deer come a lot. You can see there's loads of runs that go off. The deer come in here a lot. It offers them a lot of cover and a lot of protection in the evening, and I think this is where they bed down a lot. But what I've actually done is I've come over here today and I've set up, obviously we're approaching winter now, and I normally use the half lavvu, but what I've done today is I've buttoned both halves back up together, and I've set them up, and I'm right between two pine trees, and it's given me a really nice backdrop. And that's, if we just pop you down there we go. It's not a bad little backdrop, is it? So yeah, it's quite a peaceful setting. Half lavvu, full lavvu. And what I've done is I've found 3 poles, 3 staves from a fallen down tree that I cut to length. I got them as approximate to the length as I could, given how they were joined to the tree. And I've made a tripod, an internal tripod that's given me a load of room, and the wind's coming from behind me, so the back of it gives me a lot of protection. And what I'm just come out today is just have a bit of a brew and cook up just one of my favourite lunches, which is spam and mushrooms. Just a real simple fare, really simple, and I just love it. It's tasty, it's filling, and I just really enjoy it. You know, sometimes the most simple things give you the most pleasure. So I'm just going to have a brew. Just get this going. And then I will cook up my spam and my mushrooms, and I'm just going to use the camping gas stove today, purely because I don't want to be making too much of a mess of my frying pan and things like that, because I've got other stuff that I need to be doing later on, and it just saves me a bit of time. So yeah, nice little bit of time out, good couple of hours, make a great location for an evening camp. So just gonna have a brew. Got enough for 2 brews. Lovely. So yeah, cracking, absolutely cracking. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop you up and pause. I'm going to get myself set, and then I'll bring you back in. So I'm about to start my food prep and that in a minute, and what I'm actually going to be using to aid me with my food prep is this. So this is another new knife from the Bushcraft store, which is the TBS Fox. Curly birch scales, does lock out, it's on a slip joint, it's in Scandi grind, Absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I got this in the curly birch to go along with my TBS Armour Pucco, and that's what I'm going to use. Also, one of the other things that I've just like picked up, look at this little camp table, more for like the fishermen. And I see that one of my friends, Patrick Sheehan, from one of the groups that we're in, legs fold in, out the way, I see that he was using one, and he sent me the link, and I ordered it, and it's come through. And the best thing is that this fits inside the stubborn pack, just about fits in, so that is absolutely spot on. So let's just button out these mushrooms. Yeah, I just wanted just a little table to sort of aid me when I'm doing some cooking, and just when I'm set up for the day, rather than having a lot of my stuff on the ground. So I'm just going to use a table as a bit of a board. Just, oh, this just slices through, absolutely slices through. This knife is fantastic. So it's a little bit bigger than the TBS Wildcat, which I also reviewed. So I'm going to be doing some testing on that for the next sort of month or so on this one, and be putting this to use. So that's my mushrooms. Spam, 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 spam. It's quite a big tin actually. It's the only tin that they had in the shop today, and that. So let's have some nice slices of this. So I'm not going to use it all. Give that another little tap. I think maybe one more, Justin. One more. Another little slice of that. Just use a leaf just to clean some of that spam off the blade. A little bit of bracken. That's pretty clean. Just pop that away. Spam can go. Let's fire up the stove. And yeah, let's have an old cook up. Already put oil into the pan. Oh, I love this little table. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. So yeah, now that winter's coming on, I think I'm going to be using the full lavvu a lot more, especially as I end up sort of camping out a couple of times. It's just going to offer me a bit more protection and that. So yeah, just let this oil heat up. Cool. Right, let's shoot back in. Kind of mostly cooked off my spam. I'm just letting the mushrooms have a good fry up, get them going. Oh, I missed out. One of my friends who I last did a shout out on, Colin Brown, Pagan Preppers. He does a spice kit and he made up a load and they just sold instantly, and I wasn't quick enough to actually get one. Messaged him and he's like, sorry mate, nah. He's going to do a next slot in January. He does an absolutely amazing like spice kit in like a mould, fold up pouch, all loads of little spices and that in there. Definitely need to get myself one of them as soon as he makes them available in the new year. Just so I can start getting a little bit more inventive when we're cooking, so I've got all my spices and things like that in one go. So we're just going to whack the spam back in, give it a last little fry off. Just get them flavours back in there, the spam around the mushrooms. So yeah, slightly different location today. The reason for that is that I'm normally over there where I normally set up the half lavvu, and now I've got a little debris shelter that I've started to make up, and they're about 40-50 metres apart, opposing each other. So I've got two locations where I normally see the deer, and I know that the deer come over here a lot, and what I'm going to start doing is alternating between where I go. I want the deer to get used to seeing me in two places, so that they become aware that I'm here, and they get used to my presence. And what I'm doing is I'm always wearing exactly the same kit, so they get used to seeing what I look like. Even though they see in the grey scale, they recognise that I'm that sort of person. And what I've kind of done the last time that I come in here, I did actually manage to get some film and some shots of the deer, but what I've started to do now is when I'm kind of near the deer, I'm starting to walk away from them, so that they get used to me not being seen as a threat. And we hope that that sort of pays dividends with greater footage and film over the winter. So there we go, I'm happy with that. Look at that. So just simple fare. Let the plane go over. Gas stove off. Let that cool down a second. Spam and mushrooms. This table works an absolute treat. Already loving it. Finish my coffee. That's it really. That's it. I'm going to crack on. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you again on the next adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're aware of when I upload. Thanks for all my subscribers, and I'll see you on the next one. You take care. Lunch. Catch you later. Bye.